Hello, pearls and pals. I am just about to walk into the Ottawa train station because it is Knit City Toronto weekend. Woo! Very excited about that fact, if that was not obvious. I'll be meeting Karine in like 10 minutes. She and I are taking the train down together. Anaï is going to be carpooling with some of our friends, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be a weekend of yarn and yarn related shenanigans, so essentially the best kind of weekend. And get to be spent with friends and visiting family too, so that's just a bonus. All right, I'll do my best to remember to take videos like this, and hopefully this isn't the only one. All right, see you soon, Toronto. Bye, pals. Today's the day. Today is the first day of the Knit City Marketplace. Woo! I'm so excited. I actually just wanted to come and tell you a little bit about my class yesterday because I didn't take any footage between when I got off the train and when my class ended, because I had like a very short amount of time between when my train got in and when my class started, like 30 minutes at most. So I didn't even think about picking up my phone to grab any footage, but that's on me. I took an intro to Brioche class with Kate Atherly. It was incredible. The other people in the class were super sweet, and it was, yeah, I don't feel scared of brioche anymore. I don't feel intimidated by it. We learned 1-color brioche, 2-color brioche, how to fix our mistakes. She introduced us to increases and decreases, which is also really really helpful, because now it's like any level up project I feel ready to do. But mostly what she focused on was the ability to read your stitches, to see what it is that you had on your needles and how to go from there. And I feel pretty confident that I will have a good go at Brioche. So thank you, Kate, for teaching such a wonderful class. Thank you, everybody who was in it. Hopefully I'll see you all in the marketplace today. Who's to say? Yeah, that was good. Learn Brioche if you haven't already. It's great. And if you haven't already noticed, I am wearing sheepy pajamas. I couldn't help it. This weekend is kind of themed. But speaking of, I'm gonna go get ready, and I'm gonna head out the door, and I'm gonna head to Knit City. See you there. Woo! Let's go this way. Look at that rainbow arch, that's so fun. All right, you ready? You ready? Woo! Okay, this is what's coming home with me from Knit City. I tried to do a little bit less yarn this year and more notions, so I decided to fill some gaps in my notions collection by getting a cordsmith, which is an I-cord maker, for those who don't know. Follow Size Inclusive Collective online. They make these, and I got this one from Brioche. They do wholesale. This is a yarn twister, which is really cool. I got it from Botanical Yarns. This post stands up in the middle of here, and you put your skein of yarn on top of it, and then it free spins so you can hang it from your wrist, which is pretty awesome. I also invested in a really fun botanical stick and stitch kit from Sunflower Knits, as well as some naturally dyed silk thread, and then had to follow that up with some more Tencel thread, embroidery thread from Trailhead Yarns, and some trail gloss, so that I can get back into embroidery a little bit more often. I did also go for a Cathedral pullover pattern from Claudia Quintanilla of Knit Toronto. This is such an incredible pattern, and I have been dying to make it for ages. And I have a sweaters quantity in my stash that I think might be perfect for it. Let's see what else. I have a bag and a DPN holder from the kitchen sink shop, some minis from Coats & Co yarn. This was a really cool set of the bag and the matching self-striping skein of yarn from the Cozy Knitter and Sandy by the Lakeside. Oh my gosh, the Telang colorway from the Wandering Flock. I have been drooling over this beautiful blue on Geraldine's Instagram since she posted it a few weeks ago. And so as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to get myself a t-shirt quantity, pattern to be determined. I went over to the Blue Brick and I got some of her superwash merino cashmere silk. These are some of the one-of-a-kinds, OOAKs, that she had for sale. And seeing as I just took a brioche class, I think these would be really cute, or beautiful actually, in a brioche pattern. I got some minis, a little candy cup of minis from Sticks and Stones Yarn Buffet, or Yarn Boutique. It was a mini buffet at the Yarn Boutique, which was really fun. A beautiful gradient cake inspired by photographs of Jupiter that were taken by Sarah of Crazy About Yarn. She's a local to me Ottawa dyer, so that's pretty awesome. I got to support her. This quilted star bag, oh my god. This is from Tanis Fiber Arts. Her mom actually hand quilted all of these bags. And again, another one where when I saw it on Instagram, it was an immediate jump to the top of the list. So had to go for it. I also invested in a sweater's quantity of this beautiful sand colorway from the Frosted Stitch. This is, Meg, I hope you're not watching, going to be a sweater for her. So I really think this will fit into her closet well. It is like such a warm, not oatmeal, but it's like such a warm neutral, and I think it's gonna look beautiful against her skin tone, which is actually pretty close to mine. So I think this will really suit her. So I'm excited to get knitting on that. I also invested in a sweater's quantity of yarn from the Lab Fibers. I went into Caitlin's booth with this skein of yarn actually, hoping to find a match for it because I want to make the Alder sweater by Rebecca Clow. And Caitlin was like, hear me out for a second. And she pulled out this skein of yarn that was like the most elegantly deep eggplant purple, and it was done. I was done. Fell in love instantly. So I made a dyed to order request of her, and I'm gonna be getting a couple skeins of her DK to match with this to make that Alder sweater, and I cannot wait. I think that this beautiful warm brown, it's called redwood, so red, brown, whatever you want to call it, I think this shade with that eggplant purple is going to be incredible, and I can't wait. So thank you to all the incredible dyers and makers at Knit City. You have blown away my expectations, and you know what? I have to say that I'm going back again today to the market. So we'll see what happens. We will see what kind of damage I do on day 2. I wonder what color it will be. It's gold. What? Yeah.
Well, at least in Mexico, lana is a word for wool.
All right, here is my day 2 haul from Knit City. Clearly much smaller, but I was trying to be more respectful of the budget that I set myself and be more cognizant of what I did actually need and not need. So to start off, I absolutely needed this t-shirt from Dolphinia Collective. Oh my gosh, I've lost the tag already, but it's from Dolphinia. We'll put it down below. Anyway, and I saw it and I bought it, and then I showed it to Karine and Anaï, and Anaï was like, yep, okay, gonna buy it too. Karine didn't right away, but I wouldn't be surprised if she orders one online in the future. We'll see. I also got these 2 skeins of it's a linen merino blend from Botanical Yarn. They're the most beautiful, like, mossy green color, and I'm so excited. When I saw them in her booth, my first thought was, this would be a really nice salty air tea by Samantha Guerin. So we'll see if that happens or if they become something else, but they'll definitely become some sort of summer t-shirt. That is for sure. This is a bag of 100 grams of merino roving from Red Island Fiber. If you have been around for a while, you may have noticed that this is one of my favorite colors, this beautiful gold. And so I'm only just learning to spin, and I thought, why not? Why not get a bag of something that's in this color that's gonna make me wanna pick up my spindle and roving. So I can't wait to turn this into something knittable. When that will be, to be determined, but we'll find out. And last but not least, I got this beautiful skein of mohair yarn from Les Belles Bouclettes. I love this farm. First of all, I have so much of their yarn in my stash, so I thought I was safe from going into their booth because I already have a big collection. But I get in there just to take a peek, and I'm told this is brand new. This was the only yarn in their booth that wasn't from their farm. The mohair comes from South Africa, as you can see, and this copper color, oh, my eyes just about fell out of my head. It is so soft. It is so incredibly soft. I have another skein from her in a probably closer to this kind of color, and I think they would make the most beautiful low contrast shawl together. I don't know, we'll find out. TBD. You don't have to have a plan when you buy yarn, but you do have to have a will to make something with it, and I definitely am going to make something with each of these three, probably while wearing this t-shirt. So yeah, Knit City Day 2. I'm going to call it a success. And with that, Knit City weekend comes to a close. I've made it back to Ottawa. Got an extra bag full of stuff and a shawarma for my troubles because it is after 7 o'clock. And you know what? Despite being super peopled out, that was such a great weekend. That was such a lovely weekend, and I can't wait to do it again next year in Montreal. See you next weekend. Bye.